recorded.
I'm doing fantastic. Glad to be partnered with you. Today is the day that we get a chance to kind of go over a few things to help empower the team. And one of the things that helps keep things in order is what you do on a daily basis, right?
I think that's so important. I'm excited about today's topic, right? I think today we want us to zero in on something that can make or break our success. Make or break our success. That's what that is. That's going to be our DMO. DMO. What does DMO stand for? Daily Methods of Operation. Daily Methods of Operation. See, these are the small, repeatable actions we do every single day. We do them every single day that leads to consistent booking, vending success, and full live, that means in person, or Zoom events, right? So we're looking at
Yes,
consistency in
exactly.
booking, vending, full live, or Zoom events.
And that's what we want, because the truth, without a DMO, a daily method of operation, even the best ideas get lost in the busyness of life. I don't know about you, Kayetta, but my memory ain't what it all used to be cracked up to be, right? Okay. And some of those that are on the line that know me longer than others, they know that kind of is true, right? But
Absolutely.
see, with a daily method of operation, you are running a system and not just chasing sales, right? Sometimes it feels like when we're in this kind of business, we're running behind the next thing, right? So we're gonna
Mm.
plug some activity tools, productivity tools, excuse me. These are 5 of them, and we're gonna do it right into our daily routine so the results become automatic. Kayetta, kick us off.
Absolutely. So the first is going to be the 24-hour rule. The 24-hour rule in your DMO. Remember, DMO stands for Daily Methods of Operation. So every day you want to check your new contacts list. If you met or talked to someone in the past 24 hours, you want to follow up with them immediately. Now, there's a few ways you could do that. You could do that through a voice note, a quick text, or a short DM. And the thing about it is you want to keep it fresh. You want to keep it warm since you want to hit it right away so that they don't, other people, they have life going on, so they could probably forget about you if you wait 2-3 days, right?
I
So you have
believe it.
to right. So you want to follow up within 24 hours of meeting or piquing their interest. Use a quick voice note, text, or DM, and then when you follow up, you want to make sure that that energy is high. You want to keep that energy high and that excitement high, right? Because they're gonna vibe off of your vibe, right? So I'll give you an example. Hey, Kathy, I love chatting with you yesterday. Hey, listen, let's lock in your spot for our next event. Now,
Oh yeah, yeah, I
personally,
would love that.
right. Now, let's say when you when you spark their interest, one of the things that I like to do is I like to say, when is the best time that I can connect with you, today or tomorrow? Like right on the like set the appointment right then and there.
I
When
love
is
it.
the best time? Is that later tonight or tomorrow? Just to connect a little more, and 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 um and then you actually have a time where you can actually make a more meaningful connection as well.
I love that. The next one is the 3 by 3 follow up system. Again, this is going into your DMO, your daily method of operation. And it should always include contacting 3 people a day, 3 days a week. That's 9 warm touches weekly. Again, 3 people a day, 3 days a week, 9 warm touches weekly. write their names down, and because if it's not written, it's merely a wish, Kayetta.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay. You know, when I was when I first started in sales in the 80s, 90s, I took a notebook. That I mean, that's what you had. I mean, the portfolio pad is what we all had that we would carry. It had room for our pen, our business card, our notepad, and a little flap that you could put extra papers in. Right, that was always what we carried. And you write down 3 people a day, 3 times a week. So contacting 3 people a day, 3 times a week. Rotate between new leads, warm leads, and past customers in your contacting. You want to also keep a running list in your phone, in your planner, or in your CRM, which is a customer relationship management system. That could be your database on an Excel spreadsheet. Or you could have maybe even software that even, I mean, they've got now AI software that can automatically contact your customers. So whatever list, method, system you want to use, you want to absolutely keep a running list with your notes about that contact. You left a message on the machine. You invited them to the event. They accepted the event. You got a one-on-one appointment, whatever it is, but you definitely want to do that 3x3 follow-up system. Kayetta?
That's good. That's good, Kathy. That 3x3 follow-up system, that's hot. All right, number 3 is going to be script plus personalization. Script plus personalization in your DMO. So in your DMO, you want a time block. That's my favorite. You want a time block. Use a ready-made script to speed things up. Know what you're going to say, right? Don't go off of whim, and have it in front of you. Don't try to go off memory. Even if you are, I may say the same thing 1,000 times, but I may still have a script in front of me just to make sure that if they start talking off, going all around the world, I can bring them back in and get what I need to get out of that conversation. Be intentional about that, but always add one personal detail, right, to the script. One thing that ties directly to them, and what that'll do is they'll make you feel more genuine, and they'll feel seen. They're like, oh, wow, she remembered that about me, right? So have a ready-to-use event invite script, right? Add something specific about them or their needs. Give you an example. Hi, Iola. We'll be covering the importance of knowing your blood type at Thursday's Zoom. And when I saw that, I immediately thought of you. Like, wow, she
I
really
like
thought of me.
that.
That's hot.
I like that. Well, the fourth thing is calendar blocking. So listen, your follow-up time is sacred. So you want to block 30 minutes twice a week in your calendar just for follow-ups. Let me say that again. Your follow-up time is sacred because we know, Kayetta, fortune is in the follow-up, right? So you want to block 30 minutes twice a week in your calendar only for follow-ups. This is a core part of your DMO, your daily method of operation. Not if I have time, but this is my business hour. So you want to book 2 follow-up sessions per week. That's 30 to 45 minutes each. Treat it like a non-negotiable appointment. You also want to turn off notifications and focus only on outreach. Guys, those notifications will drive you back, crazy, right? So just turn them off for 30 minutes. Trust me. If it's anything that you miss, you'll catch up with it. Don't worry. 30 minutes of sacred time like this is powerful. And I'm telling you, implementing this is going to help you. It really will. Don't you think so, Kayetta?
I definitely do. And I think that 30, 45 minutes is a great start, especially if you have not been doing it.
Hello.
So, yeah, especially if you've not been doing it. And those that really want to build a big business, you want to look at, an hour to two. If you're not doing it, you want to definitely start at 30 to 45 minutes
That's right.
time blocking. And when you do that, I would suggest don't be in a car, don't be, like, sit down. Of course, you
Unless
make
you're on your lunch break now.
right, exactly. You make the best of the time that you have. But when you're intentional about, I'm going to do the follow up, sit at a clean desk with your script, everything that you need right there. Set the atmosphere. Spray some perfume or spray some, 'cause I put perfume on. I set the atmosphere. So when I sit down, I'm winning. I'm focused on being exciting. And then I'm going to make those phone calls and make them quick so that you are like dialing for dollars, like back to back, back to back, back to back. Don't, people like to talk, so you can't do hour conversations, right? You're on a mission, so be intentional about that. Let's get into number 5. One click RSVP link in your DMO. One click RSVP link. If I have to say another way, to be a scheduling link, right? I was working on that the other day, my Calendly link, and making sure it was linked to my websites and making sure that it was linked to Google and Zoom. Now that's a little bit, extra. No worry about that if that was over your head. But you want to make sure that you can just send them a quick link so that they can go in and register themselves. But easier you make the yes for them, the more you'll get, right? The more yeses you'll get. So make it fast and easy to say yes. And it also makes you look professional, right? It makes you get that swag bag going on, right? Then you want to use the same RSVP link for Zoom or live events. Keep it consistent. And then always send the link while the conversation is fresh. While it's fresh. Here you go. I'm sending it right now to you. I think that'd be good.
It is so great because if you're in the conversation, I mean, that's as fresh as it can be, right? You're in the conversation. What? Here's the thing. Kayetta, can you take a text?
I sure can.
Would you like me to send the link to the text that way you can just click on it right there, no matter where you are? Like if you out running errands or whatever, you don't have to do anything but listen. And there's some visuals, but of course you can pick up that on your phone. Do you have Zoom on your phone? You have Zoom on your phone? Great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you this this link, and it's gonna get you right in there. All right, tell me if you got that.
Let me see. I got it.
Oh, fantastic. Well, remember again, it's gonna be at 7:00 tonight, and I will see you there. Make sure you let everybody know that I invited you. I look forward to hearing your voice.
Okay. Thank you for thinking of me.
And see, if you got that link like that, you can do that within a 30-minute period of time. You can do that 5-10 times. Because if you got to go looking for the link and you don't know the link, and come on, y'all know that we have the same link. We've already done part of it for you. We created the same link for all of our Zooms. So, see how this works. Instead of randomly trying to remember, your DMO becomes the home base. You just follow the list and know you're doing the right things every day. Kayetta?
And the power of the DMO is in the consistency. It's the consistency. One day of action is good, but 5 days of steady, simple action, we're talking about an explosion in your business. That's where the sales, the booking, and the growth really happen. It's in the consistency.
So, Akana Nation, let us commit. Run the 5 tools through your DMO daily. No guessing, no wasted motion, just clear, focused actions that keep our pipeline full and our events packed out.
Ooh, and remember, DMO means we run our business instead of our business running us. Let's get it done.
All right.
And what's the reminder and the formula, Kathy?
Well, we got to follow up because follow up equals serving. You're serving them, not pestering them. You're giving them a chance to join something valuable, to be able to get valuable information from you, to be able to ask questions. one of the things you can, when you're calling, the easiest script that I use is, "Hi, I was just calling to touch bases with you and make sure you didn't have any further questions." How easy is that? Okay, because they always have questions. Come on, that's easy, right? So here's the formula: 24 hours plus 3x3 system plus personalization plus blocked time plus easy RSVP equals higher sales and full event.
Drop the mic.
So I hope you guys got something out of that.
Absolutely.
I hope y'all got something out of that. Listen, Wednesday, there is a live event. If you're local in Chicago, make sure you show up for this 1 p.m. event. Abana is very consistent in making sure that everybody understands blood type testing and our mission. And they get a chance to see the facility. They get a chance to get their blood type tested. They might even get a bioscan. But listen, when they are there, they are in the hub of Akana. They will be very well taken care of. And I'm telling you, even remotely, I've been able to send people there and gain a customer and make sales. So if I can do it from 12 hours away by inviting and letting people know who's coming, you can do it too. So I encourage you to do it. While you're following up today, see if you can't send one person there by 1 p.m. Central. So listen, rebounding is after this. Hopefully these 5 tools will help you today and the rest of the days that you decide to use this. So Kayetta, this has been fantastic to be able to help out the team this way. It's been a lot of fun as always hanging with you, Queen.
Absolutely. You're the best. In the Akana Nation, you're the best. Oh, we have the event this Saturday, right?
Yes, go ahead and tell us more about that.
All right. So remember, guys, we will be in the building on this Saturday for the Battle of the Blood Type. Going to be doing samples, coffee samples, and smoothie samples. And then, of course, we're the best to ever do it when you're in the building, right? So you're going to get special nuggets and doctors talk, and it's going to be the environment that you want to put your people in. So make sure that when you're making those phone calls, that you're inviting them out to our event on Saturday.
What time does that start, Kayetta?
Is that at 11 a.m.? Let me see.
I'm not sure. I'm going to ask Willie. Willie, do you have a time on what time that starts tomorrow? Saturday?
It's 11 to 2.
Thank you, Royal. Thank you. Appreciate it.
11 to 2. And so distributors, we want to be there early so we can support and make sure that everything is in place and just be, so let's get there early.
Fantastic. I love it. Well, guys, go out and have an Akana kind of day. It's been my pleasure. Thank you for your time and attention. Bye for now.
Thank you.